Good morning, blessed people of God. It's another glorious Sunday morning. And I am here once again to remind you. Hope you are no longer on your bed. Rise up, let's go and worship the Master Jesus, the Master of the universe, the reason we are alive today. Hallelujah. In the book of Luke, chapter 20, verse 22, they asked Jesus, is it lawful for us to give tribute to Caesar or not? But Jesus perceived their craftiness and said unto them, why tempt ye me? Show me a penny whose image and prescription hath it. And they answered and said, Caesar's. And he said unto them, render therefore unto Caesar the things which be Caesar's, and unto God the things which be God's. This is a very, very controversial topic today. They say, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. What are those things that belong to Caesar? You that have been working Monday till Saturday, you have used your time to do your own personal thing. Today be Sunday. Today be Sunday belongs to God. The Bible told us from the very beginning. He said, you shall work 6 days, and the Sabbath day, you remember to keep it holy. Even our God and Master, the Lord of the universe, He worked for 6 days. He created the universe in 6 days. On the 7th day, He rested. He rested. I know there are some folks who argue about this. Which day is Sabbath, whether Saturday or Sunday. That is not the question. But make sure you create a time to worship the Lord. Do you worship the Lord on Saturday? Do you worship Him on Sunday? You refuse to even give any day to Him. You refuse to give any day to the Lord. They say, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Another set of people, they are inside the church. Yeah, they are doing sacrifice. They are following juju up and down. That is a very, very wrong one. Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Caesar here represents authority. Caesar here represents the law of the land. Because Caesar was the president, was like the prime minister, was like the governor of that time. Hallelujah. In the book of Romans 13, verses 1 to 7, you will see it here. We are admonished as children of God to obey the authorities of the land. For instance, here where we are, if you are working, pay your tax. You beat the traffic light as a driver, they give you multa. Pay it. These are the things that belong to the governor, the government, the land, the law of the land. Now you pay your multa, you pay your fines, you pay your tax, as because you are working or you have a company or you have a business. Now when it comes to the church, what are the things that belong to God? Worship the Lord with all your heart. Love the Lord with all your heart. In fact, our whole life belongs to God. In that very little passage, the Lord Jesus said, show me whose image is there. They said the image of Caesar. Now you, whose image are you? The image of God. In the book of Genesis, the Bible said, the Lord said, let us create a man in our own image and likeness. In the image of God created He us. If you are the image of God, that means you belong to God. You must give to God what belongs to Him. Your life belongs to God. Your heart belongs to God. Your body, soul, and spirit belong to God. You must give your life to Christ. You must give your life to Christ. You must serve this God. You must keep a day to worship Him. You cannot keep the whole day to yourself. You are not the maker of yourself. You are not the creator of yourself. You can't use the whole 7 days of the week to work for yourself, forgetting that there is God. Sometimes during the weekend, we plan for so many things. There is party here, there is party there, forgetting Jesus in it at all. Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Give to God what belongs to God. Nobody stops you from enjoying yourself. Nobody stops you from relaxing. But the time that belongs to God, the things that belong to God, give it to God. Give it to God and He will prosper you, and He will protect you. He will preserve you. But by the time you carry everything as if you are the owner of yourself, God will just be watching at you. He will just be looking at you. And at the end of the day, who is losing? Who will regret it? So, beloved people of God, I'm here to admonish us this morning. Let us worship the Lord with all our hearts. It pays to serve the Lord. The Lord is the owner of your life. Today is a special day that has been set aside by all Christians to worship the Lord. If you are the one that is worshiping on Saturday, there is no issue. Then make sure you use that same Saturday to worship the Lord. But you cannot use Monday to Sunday to do your own. There is one that belongs to God. He owns your life. If He decides to take that breath away from you today, you are gone. So, my dear people of God, I want to encourage you right now. If you live in Madrid and you don't have a place of worship, come and worship with us in Open Heavens Church of God. It's a place where the heaven is open and you see the angels ascending and descending, going up and down, carrying your messages to the Lord and bringing your blessings unto you. Shalom.